Hi there, my name is Kelvin. I'm your Microsoft Excel trainer. Today I'm going to talk about understanding data in Excel. So let's get right into it. In our everyday work, we always deal with two types of information. So there are two types of data that we use every day. Example, they are text and number. Right? So we understand thoroughly what is actually a text and a number. However, we must make sure that we are able to communicate from our own perspective to what Excel can actually understand. So let me just give you an example. So if I type here an example of Kelvin Ng, that's my name. When I press enter, Excel actually detected that the content is actually a text, therefore they push it to the left. However, if I go just one cell above and I type here 5,000, what happened is if I press enter now, it will go to the right. Now this is actually a self-detection. Excel detect that the cell contains text and they push it to the left. When they detected that the cell contain a number, therefore it will push it to the right. However, I did not make any, shall I say, I did not put in any formattings like left, center, right, or I didn't even actually format the cell as number, but I leave it as general. So general means no specific format. You see, this is a cell, and this is also the cell. Now, how can this impact us in our everyday work? So, let's take a look. If I were to type in like apostrophe 2000, so what does this 2000 do? Is it a number or is it a text? So, if you look at this exclamation mark, it says then number stored as text, which means this number 2000 is no longer a number, and it has been converted into a text. So if you want to convert it back to number, you can click this button, or you can click the ignore error so that it will remain on the left. So how can this impact us? So if I click the auto sum button on the far right hand side, it detected the range. However, the answer, it will only be 5,000. It will not detect the text, but it will only detect the number when they are doing the summation. Only when you are using the function called sum. However, if you did not write a function, instead you write a normal arithmetic formula like E2, you plus E4. When you press enter, the answer will be 7,000. So this is going to be confusing. We are basically doing the same thing, but we are using different method. Number one, we are using the function called sum. However, the second formula does not include the function. It's just a normal mathematical operator. So when we work with a mathematical operator, it does not really care whether or not you are a text or a number. However, it will add up the value as long as the cell contains a number. Right? So this is the difference between text and number in Excel. Like if we give a human being, we ask 5,000 plus 7,000, 2,000, it will still be 7,000. And if we use a sum, it will definitely be 5,000. It will not include the number. All right. Now, let's take a look at this side now. If you look at the column H, there is a function that I have written here in H7. There's a sum function. However, the answer is a 0. Now, this is because all these numbers that I'm showing here, it's not even a number. Let's find out. We can always write a function called isNumber, and we point it to the cell. When we press enter, it will tell me false. False simply means no, it's not a number, because my function says isNumber, and it says there false, so it's not a number, which means the value that you are looking at, in this case, it looks like a number, but it's not a number. So how can we rectify this problem? Now, this is a very easy way to do it. We can actually just do it without writing a formula. We just put the equals to 1, just 1. Right? Then we make a copy of it. So we can actually just click the copy button. We highlight all the numbers here. Now, we are not going to paste it like a normal paste, but we will go to the far left-hand side. There's a paste button. We've got the upper paste and the lower paste. I'm going to click the lower paste to enter something called paste special. So in my paste special dialog box, I would like to draw your attention to the center portion here, which is called the operation. Why is it that each time we copy and paste, they overwrite the value? Because the operation is none. But in this example, I would like to take the number 1 and multiply it to each of these values that I have in this range. So I'm going to click multiply. So when I hit OK, I'm converting it to number. Therefore, the sum has already worked properly, where it has actually had a number. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.